Kids, never do this. Just ask them out normally.
Do you want to go to homecoming with me? It's okay if you don't want to say yes.
Why would a high-value man with lots of options choose you to be his one and only woman?
Because look at us, we're baddies. Like we're bad.
This is exactly what's being fed to young women these days. A steady stream of entitlement diet. I feel scared for this generation. The guy didn't let that slide.
Down to will be ROR. Bye bye.
Adios.
Come back, man. Come back. Come back. Let me take it again. Down one will be 10,000. Serious, adios.
Yeah, that's not symbolic at all with what's happening to the current dating market. It's estimated that by 2030, almost half of women ages 25 to 40 will be single. Tough luck. Stay on your path, brothers.
How can you give man verbal abuse? Try come to the hood, had to bust at you. We didn't get touched, we're still.
Yeah, if you're experiencing this, it's probably a good time to get out. It usually happens with couples that move in together. And that's the lesson here. Never move in together. Based. Or, I don't know, just sit beside her like a normal person? This guy lost his marbles.
That's the side for girls. Girls get the booth.
The amount of gun-toting, camo-wearing, Cabela gift card, alpha male sheepdog dudes that are upset by this video. In case you were unaware, gentlemen, women get the booth. You want them to sit on your face? Let them sit in the booth. Also, they walk on the inside of the sidewalk so you can get hit by the car first. Also, they don't touch doors. Front doors, car doors, you open those puppies for them. I get that you want to be protective, okay? Well, I have to be able to see the front door. I need a full panoramic view of the restaurant in case there is danger. There's no security at this Applebee's. It's not a bad thing to be concerned about that, but if you really are, then just wait for another table. They actually make tables with booths on both sides where you can still see the door. She was just trying to say that if you're going on a date with a woman and you want her to like you a little bit, you should let her sit in the booth. But all these self-defense YouTube tutorial concealed carry Paul Blart security guards started losing their shit. Get it, you need to be able to see the door and people entering in case there's danger. But that wasn't the message of her video, dumbass. Follow me, I'm pretty funny.
I think I know what you need, lady. There are these things called cats, where you don't even need to talk to them. I think you're better off with them.
Welcome to part 6 of things I will not allow while I'm dating this year. The minute I find myself having to ask, do I look cute? Don't you think we should see each other this weekend? Do you have any free time this month? Hey, I haven't really heard from you, so did you still want to go to that thing with your friends? You're done.
For the love of God, listen to this guy.
I promise you, there are women who exist who absolutely have this belief in female supremacy. Women are special, men are subhuman. How does this belief develop? The biological explanation doesn't even come close to explaining this kind of level of callous disregard for the humanity of men. Not at all. I think in order to reach this kind of level of emotional disregard, you have to assume that they have been the victim of intense cultural conditioning or individual trauma or possibly both. By cultural conditioning, I'm referring to those social movements that are hell-bent on elevating women to this protected class of species. You know, women are special, unique, they're perfect angels, whereas men are total scumbags. That's the explanation of cultural conditioning, you know, the sort of social explanation. But it's also possible that it wasn't about that. It was just about individual trauma. So what could have happened is that, you know, a woman like this has experienced abuse at the hands of a man in her life, you know, a father, a teacher, an ex-boyfriend, something like that. And that individual trauma has been dissolved into toxic collective tribalism. And what I mean by that is that she is holding all men responsible for the actions of a single man who wronged her. That's obviously ridiculous. It's incredibly sexist. Totally weird logic, but in this kind of twisted belief system, she could be acting in this way, and in her mind, she's just evening the scales.
Somebody gets it, at least. This bozo clearly doesn't know how women manipulate men. The red pill is hard to swallow, but it sure as hell helps you see the loops from a mile away.
So to get the smash on the first date, you need to make sure you're in control of every...
The problem is what he is saying holds truth. It's like working in sales. One trick of the trade is to get people saying small yeses to you, to get them agreeing with you so you can close. It's manipulation 101. But a man who needs to manipulate, lie, and steal his way into women's beds is a scarcity mindseted, weak, thirsty, bitch-made, fake-ass alpha who has such a lack of purpose in his own life that he would sell his soul for a nut like some sort of squirrel. These are the same types of entitled narcissistic dudes that will cry and throw temper tantrums if they're ever told no. Like, fine, I'll go get it somewhere else then. Or, fine, you're ugly anyways. Why don't we teach men how to be men, how to have integrity, how to stand for clear intentions? Might not get laid as often, but stop basing your identity and your masculinity on the acceptance and rejection of women, especially ones you don't even like as a person. Desperate simp.
Yet, women want an oh so honest man, a transparent Chad who somehow communicates his emotions. Yeah, no way.
Obviously I didn't say that. I said, oh, you don't look like your picture. She's like, yeah, it was taken 25 years ago. 25 years ago. And then she had the cheek to say, oh, you're running in a bit late, are you? Yeah, I'm about 30 years late by the looks of it. She was like, oh, let's make conversation, ask me anything. What I wanted to ask was, do you still sleep with your teeth? Or do you sleep separate? But instead I said, what do you do for work then? Oh, I'm retired. Oh, great, now as a fucking pensioner. Could this date get any worse? So they said, oh, well, are we going out somewhere then? Do we go somewhere? Oh, do you fancy going to bingo? Bingo. Well, I thought if we go to Castle Bingo, you win a lot of money out of it, so it'll be worth it, won't it? So we left. We ended up going to a social club near her house. The maximum win was 20 quid for a house. I was sat down with her and her friends, all old. I felt like a child that's been taken out by the grandmother, and I just can't even talk. Right, and after that we went back, and I swear she farted in my car. I smelled the cheesy puffs, right? But we leave that slide because I couldn't prove it. But then we went back, and then she asked me if I wanted to come in for coffee. And I was like, do you know what, love? I don't really feel like coffee today. She was like, I don't really mean coffee, mind. I was like, yeah, I know. And then she said, oh, do you see me more as a friend, do you? I see you more like a fucking mother-in-law, love. That's what I see you as. Not the person I'm dating, but the person I'm dating's mother. That's what I see you as. Obviously I didn't say that. I was like, yeah, friends, okay. And then I got home, right? I go home and I looked at that profile picture again. And I wish I looked at it in more detail, because she was standing in front of Woolworths, which closed down in like 2009. Why didn't I fucking pick this up? But I tell you what, a message for Tinder. Your new slogan should be, swipe right and get a fright. I give up.
I don't know this person's case, but lady, for the love of God, you have literal sauce stains on your shirt. If you took a second to, I don't know, learn about controlling your weight, you wouldn't be coping so much.
So, let me preface this by saying, just because I had this experience as a fat person does not mean other fat people have had it. We are not a monolith. And even if you are not fat, maybe you had this experience as well. So I was talking on Instagram about how unfortunate it is to grow up fat because you've had certain experiences taken away from you. And I'm more so talking in like the relationship dating sense, because I can for sure say that the reason I don't have a lot of experience in that area is because of the fact that I'm fat. I'm not ugly. I'm a fantastic person. You know, I am the sun personified. All the check marks are checked off, right? Except for the fact that I don't have the ideal body type, especially when it came to high school, because a lot of people would not want to be seen with a fat girl in public out of fear of the backlash that they would get from their peers. And I have no pent up ill feelings towards it or anything. Like, it is what it is. You live and you learn. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do about it now? But it's very interesting to sit and think about, because as an adult, like, I'm 22 years old, I'm expected to know how to navigate the adult dating world, and I don't know how, because I never had the building block experiences that my other peers have had when it comes to relationships. I've never held hands with somebody in public. I've never even been on a date, so I can't tell you what any of that feels like. And again, it's very jarring as an adult, because the people that approach me are already on a different level than I am, because they've had experiences that were taken away from me simply because of the fact that I was fat. And so I kind of just feel a little silly expressing the fact that I really just kind of want to like have somebody that's willing to kiss me in public and not be embarrassed about it, or like I kind of just want to walk around and hold hands with somebody. Like I mourn the fact that I did not get to have that youthful experience when it came to like relationships and dating. Like I didn't get that. I didn't get the butterflies. I didn't get any of the silly little love trope stuff that actually happens in real life because of the fact that I am fat. And I really do want that. But while I'm sitting here thinking about the youthful kind of love, other people in my age group are thinking about like deeper connections with people. And I am too. Like, don't get me wrong, I still want that deeper connection. I still want to build something with somebody that like lasts, that has like a longevity to it. But I also kind of want just somebody that'll like hold my hand and kiss me on my fucking forehead. Like I mourn the fact that I didn't get to experience that.
She's ranting about how she did not get to experience dating. I just want to congratulate her for understanding the experience of an average man.
If I don't like the way you behave, I can sit there and say, you're being a raging bitch, I don't like this, and walk away. Because you bet, guess what? Girls will walk away if you don't make enough money. They'll walk away if you don't got enough confidence. Too short. They'll walk away if you're too short. They'll walk away if you don't got ambition. They'll walk away from you because your shoes don't fucking match. Or your socks don't match. Your clothes. They'll walk away for some insignificant bullshit. And you're telling me I'm a sexist from walking away for a girl because she wants to chase her career, or she's annoying, or she's obnoxious, or whatever the fuck? I'm a misogynist, I'm an asshole, I'm insecure? Fuck out of here, man!
Facts. Don't put up with disrespect, boys.
Catch a woman doing something dirty and disrespectful to you, man, what you gonna do to her, bro? Y'all be dealing with these women's disrespect just because she fine and she got a big booty, man. Y'all scared to put y'all woman in place, man. Put that woman in her place. You don't have to put up with that, bro. You don't. You don't. If you don't like the stuff that your chick is doing in front of your face and she ain't gonna stop, let her go. Let her go. Stop holding on to women who gives you no sort of value. Stop that. Like, stop doing that. Stop doing that, bruh. It makes no sense to do that. When you soft in a relationship, you gonna get your heart broke. I'm telling you, when you always a nice guy, you always gonna get played. I'm telling you, nice guys finish last. I'm telling you, nice guys don't get no kind of play. I'm telling you, all she gonna do is complain to you about the dude that she really want when you thinking she want you and she want nothing to do with you, G.
There's truth to that. Many men nowadays grow up in single mother households, being beta-ties to the bone. Today, there's certainly a gaping hole where masculine, purpose-driven fathers once stood.
Sooner or later, there comes a point in a man's life when he's got to face some facts. And one fact I got to face is that whatever it is that women like, I ain't got it. I chased after enough girls in my life. I went to enough dances. I got hurt enough. I don't want to get hurt no more. I just called up a girl this afternoon. I got a real brush off, boy. I figured I was past the point of being hurt, but that hurt. Some stupid woman who I didn't even want to call up. She gave me the brush. No, Ma, I don't want to go to Stardust Ballroom because all that ever happened to me there was girls made me feel like I was a bug. I got feelings, you know. I had enough pain. No thanks, Ma.
Thank you for watching. To end this video, let's listen to the top G's take on nice guys.
Another thing about nice that a lot of guys make the mistake of, they don't understand that it's extremely disingenuous. Females can sense disingenuity. They have intuition. They have survival intuition. They can tell if like a guy is faking being nice because he wants to attack them. Like that's how they evolved. And most dudes, when you're being that nice to a chick that you barely know, like overly nice, it is disingenuous. She knows it is. You know it is.